Season 5, Episode 10 of Nobody Asked You. I got this piece of information. This piece of information that I'm quoting from this piece of information, I can't remember who said it or where I got it from, but it went something like this. It was along the lines of, when you take a picture of a beautiful sunset or of the moon, and you take the picture and the first thing you say is, the camera doesn't do it justice. And she compared, or he, can't remember again, by saying, just because you take a picture doesn't necessarily mean that the picture translates the beauty you transcend. Your beauty can be seen plainly in person than more than what it transmits on camera. So I say this for me. I know my beauty sometimes doesn't transmit the same on social media as it does in person. And yet I show up authentically as myself because I know that very few people actually connect with me on here and can see the beauty that I possess through social media. And that to me is okay. But I know that I make farther great connections in person than through social media. And that's just the story of my life. And so I'm saying all this to say that don't be so hard on yourself if you are trying to be authentically yourself on social media and people are just not getting it. Because the deception and lies run so deep that they can't see the truth for what it is. Some people can't see the beauty around them sometimes. They take it for granted. See, I come out here almost every day. And every day I try to look at my view and my surroundings as something beautiful, despite how someone else may view. I try to reflect on the blessings that I have of just even simply being able to live in a place where people come and vacation, where they take it for granted. And I mean those that come and live here, or those that say, oh, this place is mid. And yet, when you can't afford to go travel outside of the country, you come here to live it up in a place where I live. And I'm not saying that with a bragging mindset. I'm just saying that I don't take where I live for granted. I appreciate the beauty, the nature, the water, the weather, whether it rains or whether it's sunshine, whether it's extremely hot and I have the ability to walk into my house and be in an air-conditioned room. I have the beaches. I have so much beauty around me. And the misconception of finding real, genuine people in Miami, that's a lie too. You can find them. They're amongst us, but it's hard to identify them because we judge them based on what they have. Whether they have a lot or they have little, we judge them. But I've come in contact with a lot of amazing people out here. A lot of real, authentic people out here that you have no idea what they've been through in order to achieve the wealth or the little things that they have that, see, for y'all may be a lot because you don't have them, but to them it's a lot because they know the sacrifices and the tears and pain they've gone through in order to acquire them. And we judge them because they simply strive to live a better life, even if it's of luxury, which is something that we all want at the end of the day. We all want to be in luxury and have the finer things in life. And when someone else acquires them, we hate on them for it because we can't obtain it ourselves. But we all want the same things. We all want peace. We all want love. We all want validation. We all want the finer things in life. but we just want to be able to share them with true, authentic people that care. And even if we don't try to achieve the finer things in life because we are simply focused on more of a spiritual aspect of life that doesn't necessarily include material things, we get judged for that too. But yet, you can't find out how someone like us that is spiritual can still find happiness in this world. And it all comes down to one thing. We know the truth. We know the truth and the reality of this world. And we know that we can't fix it. And so I'll share a scripture with you, Ephesians 6:12. You can read that. You can look that up for yourself. Whether you believe in it or not, it doesn't matter what version of the Bible you use. It's still the same thing. It doesn't matter the words that it's used because it's saying the same thing. See, someone else can watch this video and say the same exact thing and use different words. And it might appeal to someone else, a broader crowd. Someone perhaps of more intellect than I, or of education or material possessions. But the message is still the same, regardless of what choices of words get used. So, I'll leave that segment here. Nobody asked you. Season 5, Episode 10. I wish you all love, peace, joy, happiness, and all the good things in life. And I hope you enjoyed this segment. Until next time.